It's randoms now showing on your screen. And what does that mean? It's Randoms O'Clock, where we get to share with you trending issues ranging from politics to lifestyle to entertainment and lots more. A warm welcome to all who have tuned in on this very show. I am your host, Sharona J. And of course, in the studio, I have the delectable, the amazing, and beautiful Ogochukwu.
Thank you so much, Sharon. I'm feeling on top of the world, honestly.
You look amazing today.
Thank you so much.
You look like a snack, you know?
Thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you so much. It's great having you with me here today. Studio. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy too. Well, we'll be going on a break now, and when we return, we'll fill you in on what we have for you today on Randoms, so stay tuned. Hello and welcome back, beautiful people. Well, if you're just tuning in, this is Randoms. A lot has been ongoing in the country that has got a lot of people talking and has captured their interest. The most trending has been the update on the protest and its effect on various states. And most recently also, the speech of our president, President Bola Tinubu. And of course, the biggest entertainment show in Nigeria, the Big Brother Naija. Ogochukwu, how do you feel about this, Big Brother Naija? I feel like Big Brother Naija and protests are always, clashing and clashing. Oh, but before we even talk about that, let's even talk about the protest for a bit, because I think it's been 3 days since.
I think 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days,
this
right?
The 5th day.
Yeah, yes. How has the protest been? Let's even talk about your area. How has it been, in your area?
Honestly, the protest has, at first it was peaceful, honestly. The first day, I consider it to be peaceful. But subsequently, I think some persons just decided to hijack the protest and turn it to a chaos. You see some persons looting properties. Okay, in my area at Lugbe, where I stay here in Abuja, I noticed that close to my house, police signboard close to my house, someone was shot. Now, why would you be going out with a gun? And again, why would the protest go all through the night? Because this person was shot at about 9 p.m.
My goodness.
I thought the protest was supposed to end by 6 p.m. and everybody go back to your house and you come back maybe the next day in the morning. But then some persons just use that as an avenue to steal and do whatever it is
constitute nuisance to the
honestly,
country.
The other day I was in a taxi. Someone just came and slapped somebody in the taxi. The person was outside and slapped someone inside the taxi.
Can you imagine?
It's funny and at the same time it's not funny. Because why? Is that part of the protest? Is that what we are fighting for? So honestly, it's really not cool. I don't think the protest is going where we really want it to go. And it's not cool, honestly.
Well, to an extent, I'm even glad that it's finally over. What even really caught my attention during the protest was the fact that some cars and all this keke and tricycles and all of that, they were putting leaves in front of their the wind screen
and even back. I think that's to show that you are with us.
Yeah, like to show solidarity.
Most times, yes, it's solidarity.
And it was shocking because that was like my first time
experiencing
that.
Yes, of
course, yeah, because I wanted to even board a cab and there wasn't leave on the leave on the
windscreen of the car.
Yes, of the car, and the man had to stop to get leaves before he could,
Yes, it's showing solidarity. It's telling the people, I am with you, I am for you, and let's go there. I remember one time when I was in Kano and we had this riot, very serious riot, and you see people carrying leaves. Even if you are not driving, you just have to carry leaves and you just sing along just to get past those people before you get hit by anything. So yeah, I think it's showing solidarity. You'll see more of it. We don't hope for anything bad anyways. But anytime there's a protest, you definitely be seeing that.
Of course. Well, why the protest was ongoing, lots of persons, have debated on why the entertainment show BB Naija would clash with the time of the protest, which is of national importance. Some have said the show serves as a distraction, while others says it doesn't matter. Well, as always, Ogachukwu took to the streets of Abuja to get the views and opinions of Nigerians regarding this issue. So, let's join her.
We are back on the streets again, and this time around we're going to be asking a valid question. As you all know, the Big Brother Naija show, the biggest and hottest show in Nigeria and Africa at large, just commenced on the 27th of July this year, and a lot of Nigerian youth are thinking the show is going to cause a bit of distraction, and why some, I don't know, but we're just going to hear from the people. Is this show going to help the protest, the upcoming protest from 1st of August to 10th of August, where we are going to fight for good governance? Let's go to the street. My name remains Ogachukwu Mobno. Come with me.
We're supposed to focus on the protest because what we are facing now for this country is too bad. It's too bad. Some people even 1 time to eat a day is hardly to them. So we're supposed to focus on the protest.
What Nigeria are trying to do right currently concerning the protest is to express their feelings. I mean, they're concerning the government, what they are feeling concerning the government. And I believe Big Brother Naija holding their program whatsoever, I don't think it's going to affect the protesting, because the protest, I think, is going to be a peaceful protest, just like to express their mind towards government. The government will see what they are passing through, and the government are there, they will listen to them and then see how they can tackle some of the challenges the masses are passing through at this current.
In my own point of view, I don't see Big Brother Naija as a distraction compared to what the whole Nigeria is facing right now. We are going out there to protest how we feel, what we feel about ourselves, because as a Nigerian, you have to live well before you go start watching Big Brother Naija. If you are hungry, you won't even have the money to subscribe or adhere to what they are doing. What you need to do is to come out, protest for what you feel. Hunger is everywhere, and everyone needs to eat.
I believe that show shouldn't have come up at this time. Like, the organizer should have cancelled that show at this time, because it's going to be a distraction. But I still believe that there's some youth out there that knows what they want, and they're going to go for it. Like, they're going to be focused on what they want and go out for that protest. So it's not really going to affect everybody, but I still feel the show shouldn't have gone on at this time.
Of course, it's going to serve as a distraction, because I know BB Naija right from time that it has always been a huge focus for we Nigerians. And I think if they start it now, a lot of focus is going to go there. So for the good of the whole of Nigeria, I think if they can postpone it to some other time for us to do our protest peacefully, then I think it will help all of us.
My opinion, I think personally I feel it's a distraction, because right now Nigeria is being faced with a lot of economic hardship, and people are suffering high cost of living. Nobody can afford the common thing in the market right now, so everybody are angry. Nigerians are angry, and it came at a time whereby, if I'm not mistaken, June, July is when this Big Brother Naija always comes up and what have you. Some sections of Nigerians may have their own different opinions regarding the show, but to me personally, I feel holding the show this particular time is not going to do a lot of good for a lot of Nigerians.
This show will actually cause a big distraction, but it's to cause distraction for the people that are not actually willing to go on with the protest. You know, if you actually know what you want, you will go for it. Those that really want good governance will actually go for the process. Meanwhile, those that are double-minded will go for the Big Brother Naija. But even business-wise, it will still bring about loss to them, because the Big Brother Naija, the whole country, the whole Nigerians would be focused on the show actually.
The Big Brother Naija, I don't think it's going to be a destruction, because this protest is going to keep people at home. So the people that used to watch it, I think can continue to enjoy watching it at home. So I don't think it's going to be a destruction at all.
I think that is a wrong timing for Big Brother because as the country be now, first of all, DSTV don't took us for the poor masses to afford. Because me, I for like watch Big Brother, but I don't feel pay DSTV price this time around, and we to even itself na problem. So na the wrong time. They would have pushed it after this whole protest. Then they would have started Big Brother Naija. People would, at least maybe by then they go don sort some issues. Because the person wey chop na fit sit down and watch television. So now my own take for the matter be that.
This Big Brother Naija actually is going to be a distraction. Yes, I feel it's going to be a distraction for unserious youths. Yes, but youths that know what they want to do in the society and they know what's happening in the society and the rate at which hunger is in the country now, they would have to go out and protest.
Well, Nigerians have shared their 2 cents about, BB Naija being a distraction to protest and all of that. Ogochukwu, have you been following the Big Brother Naija? I know it started at, I think, 27th July, right? If I'm not mistaken.
With all honesty, I must be honest to you, I have not watched this new is it an episode of Big Brother Naija?
Sure.
I have not. I think the only day I watched was the day they moved the housemates into the house, and I didn't even finish it. I think I got bored at some point, and I just had to go sleep or do something else. So I won't lie to you, I have not been following. That's just the truth.
Okay. So you've not been following, but I'll still throw this question, at you. Do you think the Big Brother Naija actually served as a distraction to the, the protests? Do you think it kind of took the distraction of the protesters from the main issue, the national, issue on ground, that's the hunger protest and, all of that?
I don't think it is a distraction. It's an entertainment show.
Yes.
And I think they already have a certain date put aside for this show. And most times, if you have followed it from the previous years, it's usually towards this time, July, then it runs down to, I think, October. I think it's a 3 months program.
Yes.
And they already have. So I think the protest is even distracting the Naija show.
So it's now like...
Yes, now they already have a fixed date. So you that you put protest on 12th August, what were you expecting? My show is there, the entertainment show is there, so business have to go on. It's a business show, of course. So business have to go on. But looking at it from the other side, it's not, I don't think it's a distraction, honestly, because how many percentage of Nigerians went into the house? We have few Nigerians who went into the house. I think about 20-something housemates went into the house. I know a lot of persons watch Big Brother Naija, but I listened to what Maris, the interviewer said, Maris, and she said, I can't even subscribe my DSTV.
Okay.
So why not join the protest?
Of course.
So a lot of persons are really having issues subscribing to the DSTV platforms, and they just feel like, okay, let us just join the protest. And I also feel that the protest will still go on with or without, because I read a comment recently on Instagram and someone said, BB Naija housemates now go there inside house, they say will they watch them, they don't know say will they street. I laughed so hard.
They don't know where they go now.
Everyone in the country knows, they know why they are there. Some of the interviews said, we know what we want, so we should know what our priorities are.
Yeah, I think to their defense, the protest has actually, there have been, flyers has been flying up and down, even before the housemates, got into the Big Brother house. So I think they know what is going on, but they might not get like a full idea of
what is going on outside. So I don't think it's really a distraction. I won't lie to you. Honestly, it's not a distraction. Everybody knows what they want.
Exactly.
And the country right now, you cannot tell us, no, this is not what we are going to do. Everybody focus on Big Brother Naija. A lot of persons are hungry and they need to fill their stomach.
Very true.
It's when the stomach is full, that's when we have the strength to go watch other things.
Exactly. I actually share your thought. I feel like it's even serves as a way of like calming, the nerves of Nigerians.
It's an entertainment program. So after you finish protesting,
you have to come back and watch. Exactly.
And calm yourself down and tell yourself, don't worry, God will help Nigeria.
It has to be better.
Well,
exactly. Exactly.
Entertainment show.
Well, a lot has been said, and to wrap up this section, I would say President Bola Tinubu, in his speech, has appealed to all protesters to embrace dialogue. It is therefore our hope that the protesters will do so for the stability and progress of our great nation. God bless the president. God bless Nigeria.
Of course, God bless Nigeria indeed.
Yes.
We are blessed and God will continue to
We have to
bless
keep
us.
speaking positive to Nigeria and
Of
to our
course.
president.
Moving on, a certain someone on X, formerly Twitter, shared a comment, or is it a post on Twitter asking Nigerians, what is the most disrespect you've gotten because of poverty? What is that disrespect? Who has disrespected you? What is your experience?
That question
because
is
of poverty?
strong.
So let me throw it to you now, Sharon.
No, please.
Because of poverty.
please, we
So
can't
because of
answer that
poverty,
here.
honestly, because of poverty, what is that? What has someone talked to you that your head scattered, your brain, your soul, everything was shattered, and you say, God, I must make money?
You see, I think you need to make it you need to bring down the tone a little. When you say poverty is just overboard, say brokenness. Brokenness, because we don't see shege for
Anyway, okay. Well, we'll be having a lot of comments under this particular tweet, and when we return, we'll be reading those comments. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Randoms, and we're going to be taking comments, of course, from that tweet from Wiz Arab 01. You remember the question? Say, what is the most disrespectful experience you must have gotten because of poverty? Well, Sharon said we should tune it down to brokenness. Number one person on the comment today said, from Moses 1 of Anambra, I said, one of my paternal uncles wrote a letter to my dad. Any branch good. Okay.
Read it now. Let's hear.
Any branch of a tree that doesn't bear fruit should be cut off.
Hey,
dad read that later crying his own blood.
This is not funny.
It's funny, but it's disrespectful. Like,
so
why?
disrespectful.
Why cut it off? Like, I don't understand. Because of money.
He said, why cut it off? Why you to the tree? The tree is not very full. They should not cut it off.
No. That's bad. Okay, moving on. Favored Bean said, I visited my aunt's house one time like that. The daughter finished cooking and called her siblings to go and carry their food. She pushed my own from side to other side, just like the way they do to dogs or cats.
Oh my
I was
God.
just a hungry little orphan then. Oh,
That's
time I remember, I
wicked.
cried.
This is pure wickedness. This tells how terrible the auntie is.
And
you know?
I feel like it's going to affect the mental health of that child.
Of course,
I know she must have grown up. She's a
Yes.
grown-up lady right now, but it has really affected her,
Of
and she will keep
course.
thinking about it. And I'm sure if she sees that her cousin,
Yes.
it will come back again. She'll think about it.
Yes.
It's not really good.
Trust me,
It's not
this
good.
is pure
But shall I
wickedness.
eat?
This is pure.
Shall I
Eat, so
There's hunger.
outside.
Favored Bean, forget about the way they give that food. Eat.
And eat.
That's the thing.
Before
Eat.
you get time to cry.
This is from Latoye Olunike. He said, Are you so? I replied, yes. You are the one always sent to beg. I was a teenager then, and that conversation took place in a neighborhood market.
My goodness.
That very day, I felt sick, and my first menstruation flowed. One experience of many others.
It was so traumatic. Her body had to react to it, and
Hey,
she
God.
started her period.
Hey, but why? Why would you? I don't understand. I still
don't
don't get
know.
it. Like, why do you talk to a child like that? Why don't you meet the mother
Yes.
or the father?
Because
Whoever
it's
borrowed-
a-
because I don't. Why now? The child did not come to borrow that money for him or herself.
The child was sent by his or her
It's not good.
guardian
It's
or
traumatizing.
parent.
It's a very bad experience for the child. It's not good.
goodness.
Talk to the guardian or talk to the parents,
course.
please. Next time, please. This is from Imperfect Me. He said, on a very good morning, we had nothing to eat, and my mom went to our neighbor, and she was given 500. My younger brother went to buy gari and beans, so we'll eat till when next. While eating, I was lost in thought that I don't know I had poured water inside the beans.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
This is
Imperfect
so
me.
sad.
You're really an
This
imperfect
is-
person.
this is so
Why
sad.
would you pour water inside the gari?
It was thinking now.
What kind of thinking go carry you go pour that kind?
See, poverty and hunger. May we not experience it.
We'll never
Oh
experience
God,
it
may
in
we not
Jesus'
experience
name.
it.
But imperfect me, no try. She did not try. Honestly,
It was-
let's be truthful. Even if you are thinking, you now pour water inside the
It's
things
like
that everybody's supposed to eat.
you safe. You do not do it
If
imperfectly.
I'm a sibling, well, me, I will beat her. I will beat her. Anyway, this is the last one from Jet Daniel. And he said, my agri teacher would tell my classmates to stay away from me because I look like a bad boy and I smoke. Usually because I trekked to school every day from Idumu to Egbeda, and I was always looking rough and tired. But my classmates loved me because I was a cool person and the second best in our set. They shared their lunch with me because I always had nothing to eat. I'll never forget them. Oh, that's so
that's
sweet. You
so
see,
sweet.
don't judge a book by their cover.
Of
Because the guy is
course.
trekking, I'm sure before he gets to school, his school socks and
Yes,
sandals
would have
must all
been-
be filled
yes,
with dust.
dust
And you don't look at
and-
him as, no, now. Don't judge a
Exactly.
book by its cover.
That's why
Why
I
not
said.
help?
That's why I said from some of the tweets that you just read, it is from a place of wickedness, bitterness, terrible heart. You know, it is not even a poverty kind of story. Yes, we know some people can act so nice and good to people that are, you know, privileged, the rich and all of that. But this thing is a heart placement. It is from your heart. Wickedness. Human beings.
I'm telling you,
human beings.
Human beings.
And
Human
all of
beings.
these persons tweeting this, they're obviously grown up, you know, individuals, because they are now handling phones. For them to remember this, you know,
after like 10,
it could even
7
be playing
years
over and
so.
over in their heads,
Yes.
and they are trying to get it out. And you know, when the Wizard
Wizard
yes,
one.
posted that tweet, they just had to comment what they've been thinking.
Immediately, you
Yes.
get.
All those people that have actually done that to them, you're still not they are not forgiving,
don't
because
think
they
so.
still remember
I don't
the
think
hurt that they
so.
went through, you
I
know,
don't
not
think
having
so.
and being less privileged.
I think I've also had an experience.
Oh
I've
my
had
goodness.
I've had like
Ah!
a lot of terrible experience
Our own
due to
Ogo.
brokenness.
Ah!
But no worries, Sha, that's a testimony for another day. Well, that's all we have for you today on Randoms. I remain your host, Ogochukwu, and my other co-host, Sharon Ajay.
Yeah, we are telling you all, bye.